Imagine a life filled with chapters, each one adding to the richness of your journey. You've seen things, learned things, and felt things that many people can only dream of. This stage of life, it's like reaching the peak of a mountain after a long and winding climb. You're standing there looking back at the incredible path you've traveled, and you realize something. You're a rare gem, someone who's carried wisdom, courage, and love through it all. In a world that sometimes races forward too quickly, there's something beautiful about pausing and recognizing what you've achieved and who you've become. Today, we're exploring 5 powerful signs of resilience and vitality that make your story truly exceptional. Each one is a reminder of the strength that lives within you, the strength you've built over a lifetime. So, if these ideas resonate with you, if they spark a memory or a feeling, don't keep it to yourself. Drop a comment below. Share your thoughts, your stories, or even a small moment that made you smile. Let's make this a space to celebrate what it means to grow, learn, and keep moving forward with a heart full of wisdom and a spirit that's still young. Physical mobility, a true gift of resilience. As we age, staying active and mobile becomes both a challenge and a gift. If you're still able to walk around, stretch, or even manage a bit of exercise, it's something to cherish. Imagine Mrs. Eleanor, a 74-year-old woman from a small town in Oregon. For years, she's taken a morning walk around her neighborhood, rain or shine. She doesn't walk fast, and she doesn't cover a long distance. But for Eleanor, it's a ritual, a moment to connect with herself and her surroundings. Every morning she passes by her favorite bakery, waving to the owner who greets her warmly. She watches the trees change with each season, feeling the fresh air on her face, grateful for every step she can still take. One day, her grandson asked her, "Grandma, why do you walk every morning? Isn't it tiring?" She smiled and replied, "Every step is a reminder that I'm still here, still moving, and still part of this world." Eleanor's story reminds us that physical mobility isn't just about fitness, it's about feeling alive, staying connected, and embracing the world around us, one step at a time. If you too find joy in the simple act of moving, remember you're not alone. Like Eleanor, you carry a strength that's been built over a lifetime, and that strength is a treasure worth honoring. Sharp memory, a treasure trove of moments. Memory is like a delicate thread that ties together our lives, connecting the past to the present. If you still remember the faces, the names, and the stories that fill your heart, then you're holding on to something truly precious. Take, for example, Mr. Albert, an 80-year-old retired school teacher from Kansas. Every Sunday, his family gathers at his home, and without fail, he shares stories from the old days. The kids laugh as he tells them about growing up without smartphones and the days when handwritten letters were the only way to keep in touch. But they especially love the story of how he met their grandma, his lifelong love, at a local dance. One Sunday, his granddaughter asked, "Grandpa, how do you remember all these things?" With a gentle smile, he replied, "When you've lived a life filled with love and laughter, those memories stay with you like old friends. They remind you of who you are and the path you've walked." Albert's sharp memory is more than just an ability to recall facts. It's his way of keeping his loved ones close, of cherishing moments that shaped him, and of passing down wisdom and warmth to the next generation. If you too can look back and remember, then you're carrying a piece of history, a story that's entirely yours. It's a gift to remember, and it's a legacy to share. Staying connected, the heart's lifeline. Staying connected to loved ones, friends, or even a friendly neighbor can be one of life's greatest sources of comfort, especially as we age. Take, for instance, Mrs. Dorothy, a 76-year-old woman from New York, who despite her family living miles away, makes it a point to keep relationships close to her heart. Every Friday, without fail, she picks up the phone to call her best friend, Linda, who lives all the way in Florida. They talk about everything: from their shared memories as young mothers to the latest books they're reading. Dorothy says it's these conversations that bring light to her days. She remembers when her friend Linda once faced a health scare, and Dorothy was there every day with a call or a comforting word, no matter the distance. When asked why she keeps these routines, Dorothy simply says, "The heart never stops needing connection, no matter how old we get. And I've learned that a friend's voice can be like medicine." Staying connected, like Dorothy does, is more than just a social habit. It's a lifeline, a reminder that we're part of something bigger than ourselves. If you too make time for the people who matter, then you're nurturing bonds that age can never break. Because in the end, it's the people we love who help us feel truly alive. Finding joy in the little things, the simple magic of life. Finding joy in the small moments is a rare and beautiful gift, especially in the later years of life. Take Mr. Henry, a 78-year-old widower from Georgia who's found a way to make every day meaningful, even in the quietest ways. Each morning, Henry takes his coffee out to the porch and sits in his favorite chair, watching the sunrise. It's his time to feel the warmth of the early light, listen to the birds sing, and just breathe in the calmness around him. Henry's children once asked him, "Dad, don't you get lonely out here by yourself?" He just chuckled and replied, "Loneliness isn't something that comes from being alone. It comes from forgetting to enjoy the little things." For Henry, that sunrise is a reminder of life's simple magic, a quiet moment to connect with himself and the world. He finds joy in the colors of the sky, the rustle of the leaves, and the aroma of his coffee. Those little things, he says, keep his heart young. If you too can find happiness in these small moments, then you're carrying a gift that many people often overlook. Finding joy in the little things is a way of celebrating life, even as it grows simpler, and it shows that happiness doesn't fade. It just changes form. Sharing wisdom, a gift for generations to come. Sharing wisdom is one of the most meaningful ways to leave a legacy. It's not just about knowledge, it's about offering comfort, guidance, and perspective. Consider Mrs. Helen, an 82-year-old former nurse from Michigan who has seen more in her lifetime than many could imagine. Helen has lived through tough times and has countless life lessons tucked away in her heart. Every now and then, her grandchildren gather around her, eager to listen as she shares her experiences. One day, her youngest granddaughter asked, "Grandma, how do you stay so calm even when things go wrong?" Helen smiled and said, "Life has a way of showing you that tough times pass, but kindness and patience stay with you. I've learned that every problem comes with its own lesson, and if you pay attention, you grow stronger each time." Helen's words aren't just stories. They're pieces of wisdom, gently passed down to her family. Her grandchildren remember her advice and carry it with them, knowing that they have a piece of her strength wherever they go. If you too share your experiences and offer your guidance, then you're leaving a legacy that lives on, shaping the lives of those who love you. Sharing wisdom is one of the most precious gifts of old age, a way to light the path for others, even after your own journey. It's a reminder that your experiences, your resilience, and your insights are treasures that can uplift and inspire now and always. As we wrap up, remember that every chapter of your life has meaning, and every year adds a new layer to the incredible story that you are. These 5 gifts, whether it's staying mobile, holding on to memories, nurturing connections, finding joy in simple moments, or sharing your wisdom, each one is a beautiful reminder of the life you've built and the impact you continue to have. So, to all of you who watched until the end, thank you. Thank you for your strength, your wisdom, and your stories. You're truly a rare gem, and the world is a better place because of everything you've brought to it. If you feel inspired, share a piece of your story in the comments, or let us know which of these gifts means the most to you. Let's make this a space to honor and celebrate the incredible journey of growing older together. Take care and remember, every day is a gift, and so are you.